What's up, everybody? It's Florida's Ventures, and today we're going to be doing more of like a chillax video. I actually filmed all of this yesterday. The water was really dirty, so we couldn't really do any spearfishing at all, and the weather was terrible. It was raining all day long, so we couldn't really fish that much, but we were able to get some snapper fishing into the video right here off the dock. But the main idea of today's video is I'm going around the house and I'm going to show you guys all of my pets, really. I have a very large fish collection and I have some other animals around the house also, and you guys are going to get to see them all. So, yeah. What's up, everybody? Florida's Ventures, and today, you know, we're going to try to keep it a nice, simple video right here on my dock, and we've got some little schools of these little baby pilchards. I think they're over there right now. Yeah, they're right over there. My brother's filming right now. I'm gonna walk over there with the cast net some, and my brother is gonna film me. All right, guys, here we go. Oh yeah, we should definitely have enough. We got them. Ho ho ho, guys. Y'all, look at all them pilchards. Greenies, pilchards, whatever y'all want to call them. All I know is that we got a whole bunch of them, and they're all about to go to use. We've got a bunch of snapper that I feed very frequently here on the end of the dock, and we're gonna go and feed some, and we're gonna try to catch some because I have a little rod right here. All right, guys, we got our bucket of herring and pilchards, greenies in there, and if you come over here, these snappers should start to come out. There is a whole bunch of them under here. Sometimes it takes a little bit, but once they get here, yep, they're starting to get down there. Once they get here, they get all fired up, and there are tons of them down there, guys, and there are some big ones. There's some out there. There's a whole bunch of them, though. And this is their favorite food. Alright, guys, so this time we're going to go with a little bit of a smaller bait. That way we can have a better chance of catching one of these things. There again, hooking it the same way I hooked that one earlier. Push that hook through. Just like that. Almost looks like a little bait that you'd use maybe to catch a bass. Something like that. But in this case, we're going to catch a snapper. Let it sink down there. And, just like that, guys. There we have. I mean, you can tell I feed these guys pretty consistently. I mean, look at how fat that thing. Look at the belly. Look at the belly on that mangrove snapper. There's tons of them down there. We're gonna let him go though, because he's real little. All right, guys, so now we're here in my garage. I have a 300-gallon Rubbermaid tub, and in here I have a bumblebee grouper, and I haven't fed him in a couple days, so let's see if he wants. Starfish I have in here. As you can see, here's one that I have. I don't know the name of this guy, but he's really cool. There's actually a certain way that I feed them, and I'm going to show you guys here in 1 second. Alright, guys, so here you can see I have a little tiny pilchard, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the starfish, I'm I'm gonna put this kind of right here in his mouth in the middle. Sometimes, if you want to kind of help him out, you can split it in half like that. Just throw that piece in there for another fish again. You just hold it right there, and then you want to put him right up against the tank, or pond, or whatever you have your starfish in. And you kind of just want to hold him there. Alright guys, so this starfish is a little bit different. He is actually in the family of a chocolate chip starfish. Chocolate chip starfish are known for eating corals and stuff like that. He's really pretty, he's a nice red color. So for this starfish, I actually have a little spot cut out for him because he does not stick onto the pond like that guy does. So here you can see I have this rock and it's pretty flat. So here you can see he kind of just sits there like that. So here, I'm gonna go into our bucket, grab one of these, just squeeze them in half like this, just like that. And what I'll do is I'll pick him up, and just like the other starfish, I'll put it right there, right on his mouth, beak, whatever you want to call it, and I'll just kind of place him down, and I'll kind of just help him out, and I'll leave him right there and give him time, and they'll both just eat that, and that's just how I feed my starfish. Alright guys, so another thing that I do have in this pond that I wasn't able to show you guys because I don't see him a lot, but when he comes out, it's normally when we're feeding. I'm going to put the GoPro down there and you guys got to tell me if you can see what it is. If you guys couldn't see him, here's another look of him. You can't see him too well, but he is in there. I don't know if you guys could see him. You could probably just see his tail, but hopefully you guys can see him in the clip I showed. Alright guys, here we go. Alright, hopefully you guys could see him in there. If you couldn't though, I actually have a snowflake eel. I got him when he was a little baby at a fish store that's locally here in town, and now he's gotten really big. Alright guys, so luckily I live right here on the Intercoastal Waterway, and every once in a while, well, most of the time, I can go out to my dock and there will be a school of these things out there, and I can cast net them, and I'll have probably, if I get a good amount, 4 or 5 dozen in my net like we did today, and that will last me a couple weeks of feeding my fish. And the good thing is I don't have to spend any money because I'm just getting it right out of the ocean. There you guys can see, that's all of our bait that we caught in the cast net today. Okay, so this is second to last thing. If you guys were looking when I put those pilchards in the freezer, you probably saw this heat lamp in the background. Well, these are my 2 poults. These are 2 Eastern turkeys. They are just about 8 weeks old, and I'm actually getting ready to put them out into a coop. Yeah, crazy, I know. First we go from a bunch of fish in a pond to now 2 Eastern poults in my garage. It's a lot, but this is not the best thing yet. Wait until you guys see what's in the living room. Alright guys, I got the lights turned off now so you guys can see real well. This is our 250-gallon coral reef tank. As you can see here, we have a clownfish. There's some tangs in the background. We have a triggerfish there. There's a little wrasse, hippo tang. But this is really my mom's tank, but me and my dad maintain it. My mom is obsessed with all these corals, and they are really pretty. We have that one there, that one, another one there. Yeah, there's a bunch. And some of these fish in here, including that guy right there, are older than me. My mom and dad bought those fish before I was even born. That clownfish and that hippo tang are 15 years old, and I'm only 14. Crazy. Alright, thankfully I feed these fish in the morning and in the afternoon. It's pretty much dark now, but we have their food here, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what exactly I give them. So I like to just pour them a little bit right here in the lid. Just about that much. Get it right there. Just throw it in there. The tank is a little dirty on the sides. I tried to clean it, but there they go. They all eat. I think we have a couple damsels in here, but they're real small. But yeah, these fish get fired up when it's time to eat. And look at all this coral in here, guys. This is 8 years of growing coral in this tank. Pretty cool. Those 2 fish that we have, the hippo tang and the clownfish, have been through, I think, 4 tanks now. And it's just unbelievable that they're literally older than me. I just saw one of our damsels come out of the rock here. Let's see if he'll maybe come back out. He went right there in that crack. Alright, guys. I found our damsel. If you can see him right there, he's looking right at the GoPro right now. He's that little blue fish right there with the yellow tail. Those guys we actually find a lot when we're spearfishing right around here. We find them everywhere. They live in those little rocks. There's a couple different species of them, but I don't really know the name. There's some that you could probably see in the last video that they're half blue and they're half yellow. They're really pretty, and I've actually caught some. Those are all my animals that I have here at my house. Turn this light on. But yeah, obviously we can't forget about, you guys watched last video, Henny and Dolly. Henny is a Vishla and Dolly is a Doberman. They're both 3 years old, and boy are they a handful. But hey, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just kind of wanted to do something around the house today. Pretty bad weather, but I couldn't just sit inside and, I don't know, watch my phone all day. Had to get up and do something. But hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.